Hello, it's me. So, shout out to Sky News Australia for their coverage. Um, that's how dumb he is. UK's new Deputy Prime Minister, David Lammy, exposed. Trust me, he's not really being exposed. He's been doing this a while now. Shall we listen?
Before the cabinet reshuffle. Well, people here might not know David Lammy. David Lammy is the new Deputy Prime Minister. Now, David Lammy has never been known as a great, shall we say, intellectual genius of London political circles. This footage of him on a celebrity quiz show has just emerged. Just have a look. Yeah. Play along.
It's probably the case that only that trans women don't have ovaries, but a cervix, I understand, is something that you can have following various procedures and hormone treatment.
And there's
a physical characteristic can be obtained via hormone treatment. No. Let me rephrase that. A physical organ, that's what I meant to say, can be obtained via hormone treatment? Is that what he thinks? Shall we?
Also been other clips of him where he went on a quiz show,
yes,
and he didn't know that Tony Soprano was in The Sopranos. He thought that they were that it was The Godfather and a whole bunch of other things. And he also once, even when they were trying to find a new pope, and the BBC tweeted about, will there be black smoke or white smoke, which is of course how the Vatican announces the vote has been successful, said, do we have to make this a racial thing? That's how dumb he is.
Yeah, he also said Henry the...
Right. So this man, and there are many more of these gaffes on camera, you'd literally think, if somebody told you about them all, you'd think they were making them up. He's just a serial foot shooter. He shoots himself in the foot constantly. And this is the new Deputy Prime Minister of the UK. He's obviously, from the get-go, entirely unsuited to the job. He's not even suited to be an MP. God knows how he got there, if this is the level at which he operates. But he's there, and he's now the Deputy Prime Minister. So the question, among many questions, is why? Does Starmer need a convenient idiot in that position to just not rock the boat? I'm reminded somewhat, I think, I can't remember her name, but she's the Deputy London Mayor. Is that a thing? Who, whenever I've seen her on camera being interviewed at select committee hearings and things, she literally looks lost. Like she's not got the slightest clue what's going on. And she parrots answers in a fashion which is just belligerent. So here we are with people, in this case David Lammy, the new Deputy Prime Minister, who is clearly not suitable for the job. I mean, are they scraping the bottom of the barrel? Is this how bad things are? There is nobody there? Because Lammy now at this point, I think, is seen as kind of like an elder statesman of Labour. I can't believe I'm saying that. How long will he last? Because he's gotten by on good grace and favour so far, it seems, and toughed it out. How long can he last before somebody asks him a question which requires an erudite and accurate answer, and he just makes a complete mess of it, embarrassing himself, Starmer, and the British government generally? And on a slightly different note, while I'm on here doing this, with regards to this Sky News Australia show, where they lampoon the left, and in many cases rightly so. There's a slight problem with that, in as much as they're not making a distinction that the left they're lampooning is in actual fact the liberal left. That these pundits and commentators appear, as far as I can see, right-leaning or on the right. And so they just very, in a blasé, laissez-faire attitude way. That was just a terrible sentence, I do apologise. They say the left. And for me, somebody who is left, what we're witnessing in government here in the UK isn't the left. It started off as the left when they first, came into power. Starmer and Corbyn pretty much like a double act together. And then Corbyn was pushed out. I watched it happen. It was terrible. The lengths they went to when they got in to get rid of the traditional left, the left that I believe in, and turned into this weird, what at first appeared to be Tory light. And it's now degenerated into deep right-wing. Well, it's not even right-wing. There's this weird kind of fascist totalitarian, which you do, I suppose, associate with the right-wing, the extreme right-wing. And the people who are lampooning the left, who are on the right, are totally conveniently ignoring the fact, or they're unaware of the fact, that the government they're lampooning in Lammy and Starmer for their fascist liberal left actions are in fact closer to extreme right wing. That's what's happening. And so what will happen when these right wingers, and I don't say that as a pejorative term, they are right wingers and they're proud of it, and there's a place for that, I think. So what will happen when they get their way? Is this the point at which we say, be careful what you wish for? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do like, subscribe, leave a comment, of course. And until next time, this is me signing off. Do look after yourselves.